Have any 4s last time? Let me take the 2 wounds here, and then give me a moment. Let me see. Let me go back and see what I rolled for my last hit roll. Okay, we are back. No, I reviewed back, and there was actually 2 6s and 2 5s. That is what Joseph rolled. So I didn't actually miss anything there. I do have to remember. I forgot the token. I do have to remember I have, because I got hit by the spiders, took damage from the spiders. I am -1 to hit, so I'm only hitting on 5s. So that said, Joseph took the damage from the spiders again, so he's hit with that. The stranglers get to go. Obviously, these stranglers on the left here can't go, although he will move up. And I do get one of these stranglers coming to attack me, and he will move up. So 1 strangler, 5 dice, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits. No 6s, luckily. So Joseph gets his defense. Fails all of them. So they're 2 hits each, so that's going to be 6 wounds. Armor saves 1 of them. You know, I'm gonna take it for right now. So that'll be 5 wounds. So he's at 12 wounds. Oh, and you know, not that it makes a big difference. Joseph did start next to the slasher, which would have given him 2 horror hits, and he saves both of them. So there you go. Might have taken a little bit of sanity damage. Wouldn't have made much of a difference. And then the tentacles go. So actually, Joseph gets to go. So we're going to roll for his movement. A 1 or a 5. You know, he'll take the 1. He takes the hit. No defense, but he does get his armor save, which does not. So he's going to take 1 more wound from the weather. But I think that's worth it to get a free grit there. And then Joseph gets to go. And he needs to be careful. He may get attacked. If he kills 3, well, he's got 3. Yeah, if he kills either one of those 2, that tentacle is going to come after him. But I think that's going to be okay if he manages to hit well enough. So 8 dice, hitting on 5s. That was pretty bad. So he's actually going to use a grit, his 1 grit, to re-roll all of these. Slightly better. And then he gets his 3 re-rolls. Slightly better. Okay. Well, that's 3 extra dice because of those 6s. And 3 extra hits. So that's still 7 hits. Considering, all that considering, it's not bad. So we will hit stranglers next, because obviously we're trying to avoid tentacles as long as I can. So we're going to hit these guys first. Spiders are anything but a 1. So that will kill a spider. Heal him for 1. Next spider. Okay, that will kill that spider and heal him for 1. Ooh, so a 1. So that's 4 wounds. So not quite enough to kill him. You know, I'll spend another hit to actually kill him. That will heal him for another wound, and he's got 3 hits left. So we'll go ahead and hit the void spider. That will kill him. And that will heal him for 1 more. And he's got two left. So the stranglers. The stranglers are defensive 2, and I'm a 3 damage. So I'm +1 on the die. They have 6 health. So if I roll a 5 or 6, I'll kill that strangler outright. So we'll try to kill the strangler outright. No. So that's going to be 3 wounds to that strangler. All right. And so this is the same thing. If I roll a 3 or better, it will kill him. A 5. And that will kill that strangler. And heal him for another wound. Alright, and then it is the tentacle's turn. So the tentacle's going to move 2, 3, 4. He's going to come all the way around as far as he can. Not going to make a huge difference. And so that's 3 dice for the tentacle. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits, but none of them ignore defense. And Joseph defends both of them. Look at that. Alright, top of the turn. Hold back the darkness. A 5 will fail. We're at 13. And we get a darkness card. Uh-oh, we are ambushed by a peril dice worth of tentacles. 6. 6 more tentacles. You know, I did just realize that ambush attack gave everybody +2 initiative. It wouldn't have mattered because I only went before the tentacles and the tentacles couldn't attack me and I didn't shoot at any of them, so... Yeah, that's going to be where they're closest. Blah! And you know how much I hate tentacles. And how just nasty they are. Alright, so the tentacles are now initiative 5. And they will go... There's no void spiders. The stranglers are initiative 7. But none of them can get to me because now I was ambushed by the tentacles. So now I'm attacked by tentacles. So 5 tentacles. So 15 dice. And a whole lot of 6s. So that's a whole lot of ignoring my defense roll. Ouch. Look at that. 6. 15 dice, 6 6s. It's almost half. Or 6s. Alright, well there are 2 I can try to save against. I fail both. I'm going to use my worn eye patch to recover my max grit, so I have 3 grit. And I will spend 1 to reroll these 2. I mean, that's 5 damage each, so even if I just save 1 of them. Or, yeah, because if I get knocked out, I'm going to lose all that anyway. Maybe I actually shouldn't even use my... But I have no grit to reroll any of those. You know what? I'm actually going to save my eye patch. I'm going to expect I'm going to get knocked out with this and need to use the revive. Simply because, I mean, that's a lot of armor saves. That's at least 30 armor saves right there. And I'm at 8 wounds. I got a 26 health. I might be able to survive it, but of course I can't. Yeah, well, and we'll see what my armor save is. Because if I use that, then I have a grit to do my armor saves. But I can wait. I'm going to wait and just do the armor saves. So let's see what we have here. So here's 5 dice. And 5 dice. Alright, so armor saves. Wow. So 1. It's a nice armor save. Okay. Alright, now I have 30 more. Wow, jeez. This helmet is crazy good. Well, of course, now I said something. Yeah, now that I said something, now I'm not making any armor saves. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. All right, so that would be, let's see, 5, 10, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's 26. So if I use a grit, well, actually, I guess technically I should have... I'm not going to worry about it. Let's... we will simply say... I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh wait, I probably should have had the grit available to re-roll. I don't know if I can interrupt, because I know you can't interrupt to heal damage. I wonder if you can interrupt to get grit to re-roll a roll, right? Because right now I can't heal, right? So I can't heal my 8 wounds. Can't use a healing thing. But can I use my Worn Eye Patch to get my grit and then re-roll these armor saves? Because that's 26, 5, 10, right, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So if I can save 8 of these, because I'm wounded 8, or I guess 9, I wouldn't need to use a revive. But I think I'm going to use the revive. So actually what happens is, and I didn't roll these individually because I didn't think it was going to be all that close. I don't know if any of these actually roll over. So, well, certainly, we can go... So basically, these are the groups of hits. I just don't know if they're from individual models. That's one thing I did not keep track of, which model shot. So this is basically comes down to when I use my revive, do I get hit after the revive is kind of what I'm kind of working out right now. So here's 4 wounds. Here's 4 wounds. It's 8. 8 times 3, so that's 24. Well, we'll kind of be fair, because I don't know if any of these were from actually, normally I would take as many hits as I could. And I don't know. So we'll take a 5. Right, because that's 24. I've only got 2 wounds left. We'll say these 5. And there are 5 of them. We're only rolling 3 dice each. Actually, some of these were 1 hits, weren't they? Well, let's just be fair, or let's kind of just say there. So all this was used to knock me out. Don't want to belabor the point too much. So I use a revive, heal all the way up, get 1 grit. So now I have these 9 hits left, which I will use my 1 grit to try to reroll the armor saves. Seems fair, because I'm getting hit after the revive. So take 5 wounds. Seem fairly balanced and reasonable to me, anyway. Then it is Joseph's turn. So just roll for movement. Double 4s. Won't do anything. And then he'll get to shoot. Try to kill some tentacles. He does have hit on 4s. 3 6s. I think he'll use the eye patch to get 3 grit, because I really want to get some hits. So I'm going to use a grit to reroll these. That's good. And then his skill gets to reroll these. And actually there's 1 of each, so he actually has 1 more reroll, which is good because he needs to use it, because neither one of those hit. And we need to get it into the box. And there's another hit. Alright, we have 4 hits, 4 6s, so that's going to be 4 more dice. Good. It's a goodly number. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 hits. Good. Alright, so we're going to start hitting these back ones first, because there's more guys over here. It won't really make a huge difference, I don't think. So the tentacles are a 3 defense, and I'm a 3, so it's straight up. So 5 or better will kill a tentacle. So I'll go ahead and roll them one at a time. Start with that fellow there. A 4, so that does 4 wounds. Alright, and then we'll hit that fellow. A 2 does 2 wounds. Then we'll hit this one in the middle. It's a 6. Oops. It was a 6. I moved it on my finger. I was looking at the camera. Alright, so that will kill him, and that will heal Joseph for 1. Alright. So does Joseph kill? Yeah, I've got enough. I'm going to try to hit him. I think I'm going to have to anyway. So that will kill him. Heal Joseph for a wound. We'll hit him. 5. That's enough. Alright, so the one, he'll automatically kill this one that only had 1 wound left. Heal Joseph for a wound. And then Joseph will try to kill him. 3 or better. We'll kill him. Oops. Alright. Joseph has healed himself of all those wounds. 5 hits left. Let's try to hit those two tentacles. So we're going to hit him for 3. With the tentacle adjacent to him. 6 will outright kill it. Good. 3 left. Joseph wants to hit that tentacle. And he hits him for 2. Okay. So now to be safe, I got 2 hits left. I'm going to put them on him. I need a 3 or better. And that's a 5. So that will kill him. Good. Let's try to get rid of all these nasty tentacles. He's got 1 hit left, so we're going to hit this wounded tentacle. So I need a 4 or better. Or, sorry, a 3 or better. I don't know why I was thinking I needed 6s. They only have 5 health. So I need a 3 or better, and that will kill him. Good. 1 tentacle left. Woof. It is the start of a new turn. Hold back the darkness. Oops. A 7 will not do it because we are actually at 10. We are just on the other side of that. So the darkness will move 1 more. We're at 14. Twice more, and that's the end. Darkness will escape. So the stranglers get to go. It doesn't really matter. Kind of alternate these guys because they're all going to kind of go like this. So 5 dice each. So 5 times 4 is 20 attacks from stranglers. Hitting on 3s. Oops. And 6s count as 3 hits each. So that adds 2 dice. And that one adds 2 dice. Alright, so defense saves. 5 or better. Okay, we'll spend a grit to re-roll these. Because each one of these is going to be 2 damage. So I might as well try to minimize it. Wow! That is some good defense. The luck is with Joseph. Alright, so 4 hits to get through out of all that. So that's going to be 8 points of damage, and armor blocks none of it. So that is 8 points of damage. And I do not think he's going to use the grit to re-roll that, since he's unwounded right now, other than now he's got those 8. Now Joseph gets to go. Oops. Sorry about that. Alright. It's not too bad. So I will not use a grit. Let's reroll these. That gets nothing. Alright, 1 extra for that 6, so only 5 hits. Alright, so the Stranglers. Oof. Actually, I have to hit the Stranglers. So, Stranglers are defense of 2, and I'm a 3. And they have 6 health. So I'm +1 on each die. They have 6 health, so I need a 5 or 6 to kill a Strangler. So we'll go ahead and kill him, or attack him. 4. So that does 5 wounds to him. Alright, let's hit that guy. 6. 6 will kill him. Heal Joseph for a wound. Shoot another Strangler over here. A 5 will kill it. Heal him the wound. We'll hit that unwounded one. And there's a 3 plus 1, right? So 4. And then I'll use the last one to kill this one, because again I'm +1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. That makes the 6 wounds. So that will kill him. Joseph's down to 5 wounds. 1 really hurt Strangler, and then the Tentacle gets to go. So the Tentacle is going to come over here. Oh, yeah, Tentacles go last. 3 dice, hitting on 4. Huh, nothing. Big old whiff. Hold back the darkness. He does. Nice. So the next one is, next one is 15, which is a Growing Dread card, which could push the darkness 1 step forward and cause us to lose. Because there are several of those cards in that Growing Dread stack. In fact, we had 1, we actually had 2 that had the opportunity to move it. However, that said, so it is the Strangler's turn. There's 1 of them, so 5 dice, hitting on 3s. 6 is counting as 3, so that adds 2 more dice. Alright, going down fighting. Defense rolls. Joseph will take it. I think I want that grit in case I need to shoot and try to kill both of these guys and kill them before I need to make another darkness roll. So that's 5, and there's 2 damage each, so that's going to be 10 armor saves. Joseph can take those. Saves none of them, so that's going to be another 10 wounds. He's at 15. But he has 26, so he still has 11 health left. And speaking of which, it is now Joseph's turn. Let's see if we can kill these 2. Shouldn't be too much of a problem unless I roll really horribly like that. Which is why I saved the grit, because even with my reroll, blah. Alright, and then he gets his free rerolls. There we go. Oops, that was a 4. Alright. And when a 6 gives me 1 extra die. Nice. Alright, so 1 hit will kill the Strangler. And then the rest onto the Tentacle, which is even up. That's 6 hits, I think, 7 hits. I don't remember if I took the 1 away from the thing, but even if I didn't, that's still 6 hits. Minimum I can get is a 1, because he's a defense 3. He's got 5 wounds, so that is enough to kill him. Boom. Joseph has succeeded in killing all them. Not that it really matters, so he's going to catch his breath and heal for 2. And he gets 3 loot cards, because that was actually 3 cards. The first one is draw an artifact, which is the Trun Disintegrator. That's something to sell. Next one is $50. And the last one is a gear card. Gear card is an axe. Unfortunately, he cannot carry it because he could only carry one thing. Oh, in fact, he can't even carry the Trun Disintegrator because it has a weight of 2. So he has to actually drop the Trun Disintegrator, and I guess he keeps the axe for the 200. And he picks up the last 2 journal pages. And now he has to go to town. So might as well finish this up. So Joseph needs to roll for corruption. He's got 2 items that have the Darkstone icon, each of his pistols. So there's 1 corruption hit. He rolls and he does save it. So he does not take a corruption hit. And then he's going to travel. So we reset his health. We give him 1 grit. Traveling. 2. So he has a travel hazard. The travel hazard is 14. Gulch Ambush. Traveling through a dusty gulch, you get a bad feeling, but it's too late. Feathered arrows whiz past your head as a savage group of Black Fang tribe Indians descend from the cliff tops, hungry for Darkstone. Each hero has to make an agility 5+ or lore 5+ test. Alright, well he has agility, he's got 4 agility. Easily makes it. If passed, he gains 25 experience and he's able to evade the worst of the attack, escaping into the hills. Alright. So, nothing too horrible. Nothing too horrible. That said, he's at town. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole town, but I do have to finish this scenario. So the scenario says, before I can do anything, we'll keep in mind if something happens to the town while I'm here. Joseph has to take a lore 5+ test. So he has a 3 lore. And he succeeds. So he will gain 10 experience for each 5+ rolled. So he actually gained 20 experience there because I got 2 5s. And he did not fail a test, so no buildings in town are destroyed. So he's going to gain another 50 for succeeding and $250 because no buildings were destroyed. Alright, well there you have it. Again, it kind of, there was a really bad moment and it took forever for Joseph to find the next clue icon on an encounter token, exploration token, although, he did get lucky. The first one had 3 pages, so, but it did, in many ways come down to the wire here with the, with the depth track, as it often does. You need to keep moving and stop dawdling. You got to keep that in mind. Joseph had taken one more bad turn. Okay, all heroes. As I say, the next growing dread is lose all grit, which wouldn't have been horrible. But if we had hit 15, but that's essentially 2 turns of not rolling an 8 or above, and not doubles, which means odds are kind of are lower. Joseph was pretty close. Yes, he wasn't, because of the revives. He still had a revive. He wasn't close to dying, but he was still close to losing. Simply because of the depth track moving as such. And he did take that huge turn with those ambushing tentacles. Those guys are just crazy horrible, crazy tough in terms of doing damage to you. So there we go. And with all that stuff, I'll have to double check. I'll have to see what the total experience count is. Joseph, I think, is going to be getting pretty close to level 6 now. So I'll have to count on that. I will count up and see exactly how much he got this episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will finish up with some town next week. Thanks.